So hi guys, I'm KR. So I'm from Korokoro. We are from Indonesia actually. Yeah. So today, what time is it? You guys can see it's 2 a.m. here. It's Wednesday. So right now I'm going to tell you what we have done in this game development for the holders of our NFT. So we have done like a lot of things here. The first one is we were tuning the game basics. The game basics always have to be tuned every time along the progress. Yeah, cause somehow you feel a bit jitter or laggy or something like that. You have to somehow you have to see if your game basics are already well built. And second one, we are making UI workspace, making settings UI object and physics layer. I will tell you basic attack on the player, more basic prefabs, object pooling, and script ordering. So what we go first? Okay, tuning game basics. So what we have tuning here. Okay, let's play it. I'm sorry guys, I'm kid asleep. I look messy here. Wait a second, it's compiling. No, okay, we are here. So we are boosting, we are tuning the jump so it makes it feels good. A game, it's hard to find the game feels right. So we are making better feels on jam. Also we have rigid body here. What is rigid body means, okay, I'm going to minimize it here. We are here. I'm going to zoom it a bit. Guys. So what is rigid body? Rigid body is, as you can see here. So rigid body is basically giving you a life. Okay, not life. It's giving you a physics where you can move on the collider, when you can touch the collider or the other. We can say it like the other objects. So it's a rigid body here. What we have tuning is, as you can see here. I'm going to disable the first enemy here. Okay, good. So as you can see here, I'm sorry, it's easier to see here. Okay, it's a scene and it's a game scene. As you can see here, I move it very well now. So it was like this. It wasn't thick here on the freeze position X. X mean horizontal. So I'm sliding here because the collider here has like the higher radius here, so it makes you feel sliding. Yeah. So in this case, in our game, we are not literally a physics game, so we have to fix it by taking these freeze X positions. Yeah, correct. That's two. The main thing, I forgot if I've done on else, but that's the most important things. Okay, UI words. Okay, so the second one, we are making the UI workspace. So there are two types of the UI. And the first one is, as you can see here, it's a canvas for rendering the UI. It's a canvas. So as you can see here, you have the overlay, camera, and workspace. Workspace means the UI attached on the workspace. Yes, I'll show you screen space on the next forecast. So right now we have this is on the workspace, and yeah, I'm not going to tell you much about the coding here. Yeah, just let's make it a bit quicker. So we have done on the player, I'm sorry, on the enemy here, as you can see here, right? Okay, that's cool. And what's next? Oh yeah, as you can see here, it's the red one is the below, is the literally below the name is health bar, and the below the health bar is the mana bar, guys. Here, okay, making a setting UI. Okay, it's about a layer. So maybe if you are a creator, if you are an artist, you have like tons of layers, right, for your drawings. It's same here, but it's more complicated. Yeah, because it's game, you know. You're not, it's not only about art, it's about program, it's about physics, it's about object. Yeah, so here I define it to 3 types of layer. The first one is UI. Okay, let's make it. Okay, let's wait. I want to show you the difference, how it works, how is it for the first time. It's compiling now. Okay, as you can see, guys, here, you know, the main player of Vecta KR is on the front of the enemy UI, right? So we have to see it first. I'm sorry, player, where's player? Okay, player is here. So this UI, as you can see here, this is sorting layer here. Yeah, this is the UI layer. Yeah, the UI layer here. You know, player has I'm sorry, the UI workspace player has you know, the higher level than the UI workspace for the enemy, as you can see here, guys. Here for the enemy here, it has a workspace. Yes, you can see it here. Yeah, this is the important things when you develop the game. You know, you have to decide where's on the front, where's on the behind. Yeah, that's it on for the UI, for the first example of UI. And what is about the objects layer? So basically I will duplicate these objects. Okay, so we have 2 objects here, as you can guys see. You know, it keep blinks each other, right? Okay, let's see it from the game view. It keeps blinking each other. So even though they are in the same layer, they have to be in other layer. So we here we have order in layer. You know, it's order in layer. So we have to make it whether this, so yes, this or this have a different one. Let's say we have the duplicate one on the -1 layer. See, is on the behind of the original one. So if I make it 1, so as you guys can see, it's on the front of the original one. Interesting, right? Yeah, making game is interesting, guys. Come on. But it's also really painful. Okay, so the next one we have a physics layer. What is physics layer? Let's see here. I'm sorry, here is a physics layer. What is physics layer? It basically so if the player can only touch or cross physics with what layer? I mean like this, guys. You can see here on the physics 2D. So yeah, these are layers. You have to decide wisely, so it really affect the performance of the computer, you know. Especially our game will be on the WebGL, so we have really press the performance to make it really easy to be played on the performance, I mean, guys. Okay, you can see here. So the player can only be touched by player. So the enemy can only be touched by the player fan, enemy platform, and enemy. Yeah, something like that. What do we have next? Okay, guys. Okay, the easy example, I will show you the easy example of the physics layer. I'm going to play this. Sorry, it's loading. Okay, unscale a bit. Okay, you guys see here on the seat. Okay, this is the platform. So here we have two. We literally have two collider. The first one is for the player. As you guys can see, the platform it's close to the player, and this for it is for the player, and this is for the enemy. Why we have two? Because let me show you something. Where is the player? Here it's one for the player. So every time if I press down, you can see here it turn off the collider, so the player can fall over. No, yeah, it won't fall the enemy because the enemy physics layer are on the different layer than player layer. You may be confused. you know it was like, so if I press down here, it won't do nothing because it has no script, and yet it's on different physics layer. I guess I still catch up it. Okay, that's all for the layer. We move into the basic attack. Yeah, we have basic attack here. As you can see, the input here, I set it on the alpha 1. So every time I press the number 1 here, it will do basic attack. Yeah. So what's next? We have more basic here. So if we attack here, it's satisfying. It's satisfying number that come out randomly. It's not randomly. I mean the random positions. Yeah, it is really nice feels here. We'll have to add more like camera shake, but it will be a little camera shakes because you know guys, there will be bunch of the enemies. You don't want your screen keep shaking, right? Yeah, okay, that's all for the more basics. Or what's prefab? So here prefab is basically the pack for the same objects. Let me show you it's a hierarchy scene. Here you have a player, you have this, you have this, you have this, you have the enemy. Okay, let me show you the easy example. Is the enemy. So enemy is the blue one is prefab. So the enemy has, the enemy is a prefab. What the prefab works, as I mentioned, it's a pack and it's for the same thing. So it's used for the enemies, also for the objects, as you can see as the damage text that come over whenever the enemy get hits. Yeah, that's prefab as well. As you can see here, the match text, enemy plates, prefab, all of these prefabs. So here, if I change this into the red, it won't change until I apply the override for the prefabs. So basically all types of the enemy everywhere will change into red color. Yeah, that's why it's a pack for the same object that you want to have many on the scene, many exact you know, the exact properties, the exact sprites or UI or whatever. Yeah, you can use the prefab. Okay, let's turn it back to I love blue man. It's look position, you know. Red looks angry. I don't know. I'm not angry person. So I love this better. Okay. What's next? What do we have next? Okay, we have object pooling. How to say it in English? Object pooling. So basically, guys, okay, let's say you have five family members, and you have a minimum, like, you know, like 5 Ds, and you don't want to throw out the Ds after you ate, you don't want to throw them away and buy new one, right? It's expensive, so you have to clean the Ds after you eat, right? Every time, right? So it has the same meaning on the pooling. So for the example, we here have 6 of damage text. What's damage text is? It's let me show you. With a game, it's pretty easy. I'm sorry guys, I'm not a native in English, so it's a bit hard to explain the words. If I speak in Bahasa, it's easier. Okay, let me show you something here, guys. I'll zoom you a bit. As you can see here, we instantiate 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 prefabs of the damage text. So it will be called every time the enemy get hit. So these 6 will have a loop that get recalled every times in some conditions. Let me show you here. So see, it keeps recalling the object. Oh, oops, he died. It keeps recalling the objects, so we don't make a new object because it costs expensive in the performance. So that's why they have the same meaning as I told you before. Okay. So that's how the object pooling works, guys. So what is next? So we have script ordering here. Script ordering. Let's go to project settings here. We have script ordering. Where is it? Script. Okay, here. So here is basically the how you order your script. I mean, like it's order your script. What it mean? So your own script. I mean, it's order your own script because Unity has its own ordering. Yeah, it's the main function of the Unity, so you can't change as far as I know. I mean, like as you can see here, I use this method of the Unity. So this method it will get called every time the object get re-enabled. So the re-enabled. Yeah. So here, and this one is kind of different. It's the ordering of our script, our own script. So as you can see, guys, here the animator get called first. The script of the play animator get called first rather than the play controller player. Yeah, something like that. You have to decide this first. I mean, not first, but you have to decide it. Which script what you want to call first. I think that's all, guys. Thank you very much. It's what time is it? Yeah, I think it's 20 minutes, right? It's fine. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'm sorry I didn't tell you very details because there'll be, like, it's not a lesson session. It's a devlog, so I just show you how we have done, what we have done in this third day. So yeah, so I hope you guys like the progress. Make sure you guys support us by our NFT. Thank you very much. See you on the next video. Goodbye.